Alright, welcome to another game. This is the World Cup finals again. We are playing crab against crab. I had a quick look at the decks. They are quite different. So this is the Spanish one. Playing Gateway to Maido. And most of the deck seems pretty focused on the Maido. So we have 3 brokers, 2 Yazuki Taka, an Eager Scout, 1 Signaler. And on the conflict side there are no reprieves. There's only 10 attachments, no katanas, no fans. 2 Nezumi Infiltrator, and yeah, a lot of events that are designed to work with the Maido pretty much. 3 Wave the Crab, 2 Assassination, so I have to watch out for that. 3 in defense of Rokugan. Didn't see play for a long time, but with Gateway to Maido, sacrificing the character is sort of a lot cheaper. And you can set an attacking character's military skill to 0, so that's really good to defend the Gateway. And the other deck, the Austrian deck, is a little more, well, non-Maido. So Shameful Display instead, 3 Reprieve, 2 Barchas, 2 Talisman. Pretty normal beside that, I would say. 1 Prayers to Abisu still. 1 Wave the Crab, no Assassination. Okay. Let's see. So it is Kaikou on the top, playing for Spain, and Betty on bottom playing for Austria. Both open with Satoshi, alright. Let's see if they've... no, it looks like neither of them have used them yet. So Betty discards Keeper Initiate and Karada District. That's a great find. Though the Spanish Crab deck doesn't have as many attachments as normal, I still think Karada District should be strong. And didn't discard much, but a Keeper is nice. Already have the Palace out. And on the other side, I think this Satoshi was used already, yeah. Didn't discard much either. There's a Vanguard Warrior already in the bin though. So that could be nice later for the Gateway to Maido. Not much else. This Heated Guardian a bit awkward without holdings, but he was hoping to draw away with the Crab, I'm sure. And if he did draw it, that could be big trouble for this. Oh no, I was gonna say for this Satoshi on the bottom, but there's the Iron Mine showing, so. Actually not a problem at all unless the Iron Mine is broken somehow. First attack finds the Manicured Garden. I believe the score is 2-0 to Spain, by the way. Let me no, it's not on the bracket yet, but 2 games have been played today already, and I believe the Spanish won both of those. So Satoshi wins on defense. And now the other Satoshi will come in political. I wonder if placing this Karada District on Manicured Garden was intentional. Definitely didn't want to lose the Palace or the Iron Mine, so I guess there was not much choice. We see Phyton. Yeah, so we are still on the old rules for this finals, it seems, after all, because both crabs are Keeper of Water. Court games to honor, court games to dishonor. Classic. Defend your honor actually on the court games. Okay. 1-1 I guess in bids. So defend your honor cancels the court games is fine, but not the most high impact cancel. So the fight on was impossible to cancel because there was no one to duel yet. How to read crab mirror? Look at who has Karada. Yeah, this Satoshi finding Karada seems pretty good, but the Spanish crab is actually not playing that many attachments, only 10, and 3 are Cloud to Mind, which you can't steal, I don't think. Oh, 2 Cloud to Mind actually. So there's actually not that much to steal. Okay, we see Talisman to take it to Shameful, and that wins on the defense, claiming the favor. So no way of the crab after all. You kind of have to keep this Iron Mine lying around though. So I wonder what will be discarded. Maybe Betty just keeps all 4 cards. Then you can buy the Borderlands Defender and it's pretty much fine. Because you don't want to lose the Iron Mine, you don't want to lose Karada. Keeping the Palace is also pretty nice. Yeah, just keep everything, that seems good. And on the other side we see Iron Mine, Meme Mystic, KuniLab, and the Broker. Mystic to kill the Talisman is pretty good. So now they both have this Iron Mine that is not really doing anything. Okay, some more Satoshi action. What did we get? A mine, some favorable ground. That's about it. And it ends on a Mia Satoshi duplicate. Not bad. I'm not sure how much play the crab deck has against Mido though. I guess so long as this Karada district is showing, she can attack provinces that are not Mido and steal the Talisman as soon as it comes out. Except while the Mia Mystic is here, because he could destroy the Talisman, play another one. But he would need 2 Talismans for that. Okay, another Satoshi, let's see what we got. A Mine, a Vanguard Warrior, Eager Scout. Taka is in the bin. And he also finds Karada. Okay. So now they can just buy each other's stuff. For now, Kaikou only has 6 fates, so maybe this turn it is still possible to look for the Gateway to Mido and try to destroy it. He couldn't combo that much off. He could buy Eager Scout for free. Maybe some Vanguard Warriors. But he can't get the combo with Yasuki, Broker and Taka, so it might still be alright to attack. On the other hand, with Crab Box and KuniLab, are you really going to break anything? I'm not sure. So Satoshi defends, maybe a mountain. Talisman takes it to defend the wall, that's pretty good. So let's see how this works with the Karadas. So you can steal someone's talisman, but if they used it already, it's bowed, so you can't use it again, I think. But also, since Betty already has a talisman, she couldn't take control of another one because it is unique. So I think if Kaikou plays a talisman and then Betty uses Karada District, then the talisman will be discarded, right? Because you can't take control of it. Finds Manicured Garden, and I guess the Wayfinder spotted something else, or did it spot the same? When did we play that? Wait, when did this Wayfinder come in? Last turn already? Draw phase? Oh yeah, draw phase Wayfinder. Sees the Manicured Garden. Okay. So she knew what that was. Doesn't know any of the other three though. Draw phase to play Cloud on Mystic, yeah. So Mia Mystic can only be used during the conflict phase. Hence, if you can Cloud it in the draw phase, then they don't have any window to use it. Oh, he played a Talisman and Betty passed, so choosing not to use the Karada. I'm like 99% sure you can use the Karada to discard it. But I guess in that case, Kaikou would just use his own Karada District to steal the Talisman. He couldn't use it though. Betty's one because it is bowed. So not too sure about that. Let's see how much damage this Gateway to Mido is going to do. Buys a Kaio Envoy, that's a free card basically. Anything else? Witch Hunter 1 Fate. Yeah, playing characters from your discard pile is pretty good, turns out, even if you don't just win the game with the combo. He did reveal where the gateway is, so that might make it easier to break, but Looks like the Witch Hunter will attack, so he's not afraid of taking a break this turn. Maybe he has some fight on. Even just buying characters, right? So if he doesn't have anything else to defend the Gateway to Maido, he has 2 fates, so he can buy. He can buy like a Caillou Envoy, an Eager Scout, and a Heated Guardian. Which all get +2/+2 from the Kuni Lab and the Stronghold. And then another +4 from the Heated Guardian. So yeah, it's completely impossible to destroy this gateway. Okay, Barcha is played, and then Karada District to steal it. I guess she'll just steal it back, right? Yeah, okay. I believe Defend the Wall was used already this turn. Yeah, it was used already to resolve the Void Ring on defense. So what exactly is the plan here if you are the non-Maido player? Because breaking the gateway seems kind of impossible. You could maybe get rid of their talisman at some point with your Karada District, but then they can just play a new one. Maybe we should get some Mia Mystics out. That could help. Mia Mystic also in the discard pile now, by the way, for top crab. So attacking the gateway is even worse, because for 2 fate he can buy a Mia Mystic and discard your Barcha or your talisman. With the crab to get rid of the Iron Mine. Seems fine. I'm not sure why you would do it already. I think maybe forgot about the Iron Mine for just a second. Oh, it doesn't use it actually, huh? Okay, fair enough then. He wants to save this Satoshi at the end of the turn, I guess, with this Iron Mine. He doesn't have any reprieves, so... And he does want to keep the Talisman of the Sun. Bits are 1 to 4, so... going down already. He's keeping around the Kuni laboratory, which seems good because it makes the gateway to Maido practically impossible to destroy. Hello, Jess. Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is for Betty now. I guess she just has to wait until all the Talisman of the Sun are gone, or something like that. She could use Karada District to discard this one, but then either her own Talisman will get stolen or the Barcha, so both passed their first conflict. I guess they will also just pass the second one. This game might come down to time actually. We have 45-minute chess clock in the World Cup, so almost a third already gone for both players. Oh, Hiruma skirmishes, so it seems like she will attack after all. I don't know if that is wise, but I guess we're going for it. Because the Talisman will go to Maido and then we can buy... I think 10 Fate is exactly not enough to buy Broker plus Taka plus a Vanguard Warrior, so can't do that. Unless he has a way of the crab, then he could do it. Then he could buy the Kaio Envoy and buy Yazuki Taka, so then Wave the Crab would get 2 Fate back, but also costs 1 again, so let's just see what he does. Okay, just Broker with 2 Fate. So we're not trying to do any kind of combo crap this turn. I'm not sure what the point is of attacking though, because okay, Barcha in with Satoshi. 10 against 1. Watch Commander, oh yeah. That's actually a pretty good answer to Gateway to Maido, because if every card you play costs you an honor, then you can only play a limited amount. But the Mia Mystic comes out. At the cost of 2 Fate and an honor, I guess it will discard... Yeah, it does discard the Watch Commander. Macmoo says, my plan for Crabmere in World Cup was play fast and win on time. Yeah. I mean, I think 45-minute chess clock should not go to time, but if no one can ever attack, then I suppose you could run out of that amount of time. Okay, so the Mia Mystic killed the Watch Commander, another Watch Commander is played, the Mia Mystic is played again. Sacrifices it again, gets a Fate back, gets a card, and gets rid of the Watch Commander, so really positive trades for the Mido player. Can he stop the break though? Rebuild for Funeral Pyre, that's pretty good, so he can kill the Eager Scout to get 2 cards and 1 Fate. I think with the rebuild he could have gone for the combo, but I guess Watch Commander could have stopped it, maybe. So sacrifice the Eager Scout, buys it again. Plus 2 cards, plus 1 Fate. Then in defense of Rogue again, so that sets Satoshi's skill to 0. And it's not breaking anymore. And it doesn't seem like Betty has anything to break the Mido, so to me a Mystic will come out again, kill the Barcha, and I guess he can buy it again, kill the Talisman. I mean, the alternative was never attacking again and then losing eventually, I guess. Yeah, so this 1 Mia Mystic kills 4 attachments. Seems good. Draws 4 cards in the process. Just 1 Fate left, so... Okay, there's Fine Katana. Can we actually break this? At the least he can buy the Scout again and blocks to go to 2, so we need 2 more. There's a Wayfinder that doesn't do anything. Wave the Crab off the Eager Scout, gets another Fate, gets another card. And at this point, Kaikou has 18 cards, so the chances that he can't defend this gateway is close to 0, I think. There's the Scout again. Kaikou Envoy into the conflict, so with box that will make it 5 on the defense. and then Betty could have a Banzai or something. But Kaikou probably also has one. So, or another indefensive Rokugan. I don't think. No, there's no limit, so he could just sacrifice someone to set to 0. This was the second conflict as well, which is kind of too bad because now there's no chance for attacking the gateway again while there's no fate left. Yeah, I think attacking that and not breaking is kind of game over, but let's see what happens. So Watch Commander is not such a good answer after all, because they can just buy me a Mystic and blow it up as many times as they like. It costs 1 honor to buy the Mia Mystic, but that's fine. Court Games honors the Borderlands Defender, okay. Watering's going to be not very impactful. The problem is that because of the broker, all these 4 Mia Mystics and maybe 3 or 4 Eager Scouts that got played all drew a card, so now it's 15 against 4 cards. Okay, Keeper of Water will gain a fate at least, and the Keeper will take the favor. Kaikou just passing dynasty phase. He doesn't need to do anything, he can just save his fate. And now there's definitely enough fate to get the combo going if he gets attacked, so I guess we will not go for that. He doesn't have reprieves though, so this first Talisman of the Sun might be going away. So pass conflict, pass conflict, pass conflict. I guess the last one will be pass as well. Fun times. I'm not really sure why the rumor is that Fancy Flight thought Gateway to Mido was fine because getting any kind of combo with it would be hard to set up. But yeah, I don't know, it's basically a one card combo which is Talisman of the Sun, right? Even if you didn't have these sacrifice effects, then just buying characters from your graveyard is a bit too strong, I think, but oh well. I hope something will change about it, just because these turns where 4 conflicts get passed is just not fun. And I mean, it's not incorrect to pass your conflict, you should, so it's like a better Moon Dojo, yeah, exact. Well, you have to get attacked, right? So that's something, but once you do, you can buy all these characters from your discard pile, so once you do it, it's like a lot better Hidden Moon Dojo. Okay, so another Dynasty phase, duplicate for Satoshi, Kaikou plays Kisada, see a rebuild for Iron Mine, and then Kisada on the other side for Fate. Another mine as well. Oh yeah, that was rebuilt, so yeah, I guess we are just passing the entire conflict phase again. Or not, maybe Kaikou thinks he can attack profitably. You get 2 Fate off the ring for doing it, so not the worst idea. It looks like this Satoshi with the first talisman might finally go away. With 17 cards though, you can count on him having a new one. This pass was a little bit dubious, I guess, because they both have Hida Kisada, so Kaikou did Miya Satoshi to trigger the opposing Kisada, and then Betty could have done the same because she has no interest in using this Miya Satoshi anyway. Instead she passed, and Jade Tatsubo gets played. We see Adorned Parka to take this Kisada on higher scale, well, equal. So for the Jade Tatsubo, you have to choose a participating character with lower military skill. You see a Bonsai though, so that will push him over. And I don't think there's anything she can do about that because this Kisada is still active. So forfeit gets bounced back to pool. So that means Kisada will die as well as this Barcha, unless the Iron Mine is used, I guess. Which otherwise could have saved the Borderlands Defender. Betty does win the ring, so she will get to do air. Gains 2 honor, okay. So the thing is that without Mido you have to just... I mean, if you're playing against Mido in this case, you have to just pass all your attacks, right? So eventually your opponent will be able to get decent attacks against you. Because Fate will stack on the rings. They never have to worry about counterattacks or anything like that. So Kaikou will pick up 2 more Fate. He might want to Funeral Pyre this Satoshi if he doesn't have a rebuild. First action will still get cancelled by Kisada though. Yeah, it does. Okay. But he still gets the Fate and a card of Courtesy and Sincerity because it's part of the cost. We do have another rebuild. That's the 3rd one though. So final rebuild gone. 1 more minus in the Dynasty deck. About half the time remaining on both players' clocks. I think it's still quite possible that this will come down to time because you can defend pretty well with these crap characters. Let's see, a Vanguard Warrior, okay, that will keep the Talisman around. Shoot Yazuki, Kaya Shuichi. Sure. They can't attack, right? So they can only do their ability if Kaikou chooses to attack, which he might do anyway. I'm not sure if it would benefit him or not. You can get 3 Fate from the Earth Ring, but if you have 19, do you really need more? Looks like he does want to attack. For 3 Fate, fair enough. no talisman anymore on Betty's side. They both have not used this Karada in ages. If you're the first to use it, it's kind of bad, because then your opponent gets to choose what they steal. They can always steal back what you did, but they could also steal something else if it suits them better. Okay, so both use Mia Satoshi for the Kisara cancel. Then Shruti draws a card. Okay, that's it. Looks like Kisara will come in for an attack as well. Okay, so Shuichi is being offered up to the J Tetsubo. At least he will gain one fate back. Forgot to use the garden, I think. Not that it matters too much. Okay, so that's one Talisman of the Sun gone. Only 2 more to go. And then you can finally attack. It might also come down to shuffling decks, I guess. Both of Kaikou's decks have 10 cards left. And Betty has 7 on Dynasty, 17 on Conflict. They both have enough honor to suffer at least one reshuffle though. He'll just reshuffle once the Talismans are gone. Yeah, I suppose so, but what if he loses all 3 of them again? Then he probably can't shuffle again because he won't have 5 honor anymore. One day. Is he on a copy of prayers? Yeah, actually, I think both players have. Yeah, so there's two prayers to Bisu in the Maido deck, and there's one in the other deck as well. So never mind about the shuffling ending the game. Okay, so the last conflict of the phase actually happens. Manicured Garden gets cancelled by Kisada. Watch Commander, Barcha. Nothing really happens. Yeah, so either Kaikou will get a board that is good enough that he can actually break 4 provinces at some point, which he might because he has 25 Fate and this Kisada and Broker still on board, but his deck is not really built for that. Or we will just keep playing until the time runs out. Okay, looks like Vanguard Warrior was forgotten, but they will allow it to take back. Play fast, defend, go for the time win. Yeah, I mean, it's the only option, really, I think, for Betty, so I wouldn't blame her for doing it. A bit of a mess here. So it looks like Kisada was already leaving play when they manualed the Fate onto him. But at that point, Chikoko already decided he was leaving play, so... costing a valuable minute, I guess. Oh, we have an Akodo Taturi. Maybe that can do something. So action during a conflict in which his character is participating if you have the favor, which currently it does not, but might one day. Each player cannot play cards from his or her hand. Does that work? You may play characters from your dynasty discard pile as if they were in your hand. Yeah, so I think you can potentially use Taturi against Maido, right? If you have the favor and are able to break it even after they get the first action. Which is pretty big if, but it could happen theoretically. I suppose you could attack a different province, and if they use Talisman first action, then you can use Taturi. I don't think it's really a realistic option, but... maybe if he showed up a bit sooner, that might have been nice. Fated Mia Mystic is showing 2 rounds of Cloud. Yeah, that's true. He could easily get clouded as well, first action. Assassination to kill the shrewd Yazuki, okay. Defend your honor. 1-1. Cancels assassination, okay. Not sure what the point of that was. I guess Kaiku's just trying to end the game, maybe. I have to admit, this does feel thematic for Crab Mirror though, where you just both don't really do anything. You just wait to see who dies of old age first, basically. So there's a praise to Abisu. Get for honor. Means he has one left. So one more attack, trying to Tetsubo the Toturi. Banzai into defend your honor, okay. So it looks like he will get Tetsubo. That's unfortunate for him. Wait, defend your honor on the other defend your honor? 1-1, so that did nothing. I guess it was a bluff. Then the other defend your honor. 5-1, damn. And then there is a third defend your honor, which is 1-1 again. So the Banzai is cancelled after all. And we end up 3 honor against 10. Oh, using the box instead of the Banzai could have just taken him out of Tetsubo range. So that was probably a better move. Still no favor to go with Toturi. End of turn 8, 0 provinces broken. No risk of either player dishonoring, I would say. I guess Betty actually might, but she does have the one Prayers to Ibisu in the deck as well, so... Okay, just going to concede and save us the rest of our time. Alright, so that's 3-0 to Spain, I think. Let me see when the next game is. I think that's it for today. Yeah, 3 on Sunday, so Tuesday at 9 Spanish time / Austrian time should be the next one, which will be Phoenix against Scorpion. Okay, thank you for watching. Quite a unique game. See you later.